All right, what's up, fellas? Mark Parson, cornerback pro, former NFL corner, and now I'm coaching you guys up. So a lot of guys been asking about zone. So I wanted to show you actual Division 1A play. This is my freshman year in college. Okay, so I'm gonna go over cover 3 zone, and we're gonna talk about some simple stuff, yet very, very important. All right, so please pay attention. And I also wanted to show you some gameplay at the same time. Now, if you have any questions, email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the one-on-one mastery because I'm going to include everything else in there with you. So the mind and body training program and catching series and the kick and punt return. All y'all guys got to be ballers. All right. So cover 3. All right. Well, let me go back into this. Look, this is when we played Pitt. Now, Pitt was ranked at this time. All right. So Pitt was ranked at this time, if I'm not mistaken. It didn't show it. But this is my freshman year. So I started at nickel and I started at a couple games at corner. But this is our first home game with Coach Solitz, packed out stadium, 2005, and first home game. If I'm not mistaken, Darrell Revis I think he was a senior in this game. So we actually played against Darrell Revis, but I didn't know much about him. All I knew about was Blades. I forgot, it was the senior Blades, his son. And now, if you guys been watching like the Nike opening, there's another Blades who's balling at cornerback. So that family is a freaking dynasty when it comes to ball players. He was a linebacker. He was making plays everywhere. All right. So here we go. Cover 3. So this is my boy TJ Wright. He ended up playing for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he's showing, different looks. He's coming up, but he's going to get back. We're basically in cover 3, okay? Now, Dion Byram, he's the left corner. We're down, so they return a kick return on us, first kick return. It was like, oh, shoot. So, and they had Tyler Palko. Tyler Palko played in the league, too. He's a good quarterback. Now, cover 3, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Cover 3 is probably the most simple, easiest coverage there is, right? At the end of the day, you got deep thirds. So, deep thirds, he has a deep third. That means this area back here deep, and the safety got deep middle, and then the other corner got deep third. So you split the field in thirds. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, don't get beat deep. Okay? Now, that's number 1. I had to tell you that. That means nobody gets behind you. Does that mean just bail out of there or just run back and keep everything in front of you? No. Then they're just gonna eat you alive up front. Just hit you with intermediate routes, short intermediate routes. Now, here's why I say it depends. That's why it's difficult to really teach you zone coverage. I can teach you the basics of it, but every coach has different schemes of how they want it to be played. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you how we played it at Ohio University. We played the first year, my freshman year, we didn't play much man. We played man more so man in cover 4 and 2 my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So here we go. We play heavy zone. We play what we call fire zone. So we would blitz heavy and play zone behind it, okay? And he would like to play cover 3. So that means the ball probably still may come out a little early. So this is where I learned how to play cover 3. Read the 3-step. This is where I learned, guys, from Dion Byram, not the coach, from Dion. Dion Byram, not Deion Sanders. I'm not talking about him right here. I'm talking about Dion Byram. Probably one of the best athletes I've seen up close. And ran a 4.3, jumping 42-inch vertical. Crazy. So here's what we got. We got 12 personnel. So you need to know what personnel. 12 personnel means we got 1 back, 2 tight ends. So that means we don't have multiple receivers over here. It's one receiver, okay? Actually, I shouldn't say that. You got the tight end too, so you got to be aware. So if they run a smash concept, meaning he runs the corner, see, TJ got to be a little bit more safe. He has to make sure that his this threat right here doesn't go deep and he runs a little hitch. So if he runs the corner, he runs the hitch, that's called a smash concept. So TJ got to be there. Now, so you see how it's a little different over here. Now, with that being said, and he has to understand this is a shorter throw since he's in the boundary. So that means you still got to read the 3 through the tight end because it's an easier throw. So you still got to read the 3-step. That doesn't mean you just bail out of there. All right. Now over here, okay, he has a super wide split. So Dion is playing about 7 to 9 yards off. He's playing 1 to 2 yards inside. Super wide split. There's no really big threat over here. Okay. There's no second threat. I'm sorry. So he can kind of be more dialed in and read the three. So guess what? Even in cover 3, you can still read the 3-step and make a play. So let's watch this. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Now look, that's a bad look. That's not a great job by the quarterback. You're throwing it out to the wide. You're throwing a 3-step out to the wide side of the field. And guess who? Dion Byram. He scores. Look, look at that, man. It was amazing. Yo, so let's watch that again. This is in cover 3. So you got to know when to do stuff. Look how wide the split is. This is a bad play by the offense. Look how wide the split is, and you're gonna run a 5-yard out. I think it was 5 yards. Yeah, it was a 3-step 5-yard out. So it's not a good play by the coach and quarterback. But I want you to see it. Dion's gonna be about 7 to 9 yards off, and he taught me how to read 3-step. That's why I'm trying to teach y'all this stuff so you can make plays. This is Division 1A ball. We're going against Pitt. Pitt was ranked. I don't know why it didn't show up here, but they were ranked. And it was our first home game. Ohio's used to being super sorry, right? First home game, 25,000 people packed. 1, 2, 3. He's on it. You see how he reads it? He taught me how to read the 3-step. Okay? So that's the first quarter. So I'm gonna let it ride. So again, cover 3, understand certain things. At the end of the day, don't get beat deep. So you're gonna be a little bit slower when it comes to breaking on stuff. Understand that. In our fire zone in a cover 3, because we brought some pressure, you almost could play it like a little man. You know what I mean? When you got one threat. Now TJ couldn't play up there like it was man because his threat, they're really close together. So understand that. I think Darrell Reeves is at the bottom right there. I think he's rocking number 25. So I'm gonna let it ride through. But this game was amazing, man. And they go Blades right there. I don't know if he's a young fella's dad or his brother, but they got a lot of fam, man. He was everywhere. That dude had to have like 15 to 20 tackles, man. He was sideline to sideline. It was amazing to watch. I think his dad played for the U. They played for the U. He was nice. So when y'all see Blades and Nike opening and stuff that I was showing, that dude was the truth. I mean, not that his parents was the truth. Now he's good too. He's like top 5 corners, top 3 corners in the nation right now. Oh, let me see this. Let me see this play. Watch Dion right here. That's how you create a pile. That's how you do it, DBs. Don't go just. I see a lot of high school guys go up there and try to mess around with the receiver or the lineman or olay him. Man, you take his outside thigh board out, you cut him, create a pile. Excellent job. All right, so we're in the 4th quarter. So this game goes to overtime. So I want you to see how close the game. We're up by 3. 2 minutes left. Tyler Paco doing his thing. So I want to show you cover 3. Now we're going to go over cover 3 in a whole bunch of videos. So understand that I'm not telling you everything with cover 3. But I want to tell you the basics first. And there's different styles where coaches will have you play it. But at the end of the day, don't get beat deep. It's deep third. But I want to show you how we played it. We played it a little bit more aggressively because we were blitzing out of the zone. There I go right there, 24. I played nickel as a freshman. You can see I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh man, I got blocked. Hey, come on, Parse. How you gonna get blocked on a blitz? The more you know, the better you get. They must have sent me on a blitz every play in that last drive. Sure enough, didn't know what I was doing. All right, so there's one more play that I want you guys to see. Is in overtime. And it's a play by Deion Byram. There go Matt Muncy. He played in league too. He played for the Bengals as well. Okay, TJ almost made that play. Excellent job. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm able to teach you guys like certain stuff, man. I was blessed to be around really good players. TJ knew how to read the three and play. And both of them played in the league and they were seniors and juniors. I'm a freshman. So there's one more play I want you to see, and it's cover 3. 5-step. Get used to seeing the 3-step and 5-step. A lot of high school guys don't know how to play it. And it's coming up. I think so. They ended up kicking a field goal. We go into overtime, okay? All right. Overtime play. Cover 3. It's still cover 3. Look. Oh, man, this is beautiful. When I see it, when you guys see it and you feel it, it's beautiful. Watch this. First play of overtime. First freaking play of overtime. You can't even see it. Look, he has a wide split. I got to go back. I'm sorry. He got a wide split. He's under center. We're in cover 3. It's a fire zone. We're blitzing still. 3-step. Manny, he run a slant. House it. House it. I'm telling you, everybody went nuts. House it. Are you going to be the guy? Look at this. They're falling over. They're mad. Are you going to be the guy? Let's watch it one more time. I might shoot this in this video again. Look, we're still, these principals still understand. Look, TJ's not going to be able to do it. My safety, Todd Keeney's going to have to come down, make sure he gets a good reroute on this guy. We're blitzing right here heavy. We're still in cover 3. So TJ, look, in cover 3, if I got 2 threats right here, that means I'm going to have to possibly split the difference in cover 3. Meaning TJ's going to have to read, take his read steps, then get back. All right, you got deep third. If they both go vertical, I got to split the difference, meaning I'm going to be in between both of them. I got to be able to help my safety out, my free safety back there, who's Tony Ward. I'm going to have to help him out if he goes vertical. Now, if they do a smash concept, where he goes vertical, he goes deep, and then he sits, I got to be over top of 2, right? This is 1, this is 2. So understand that, cover 3. We talk about cover 3. Now, over here, we do got a tight end, so we got to be aware of that. But the safeties over there, we got a super wide split. He runs a slant. Let's read the quarterback's drop. This is where I learned it, fellas. I learned it from vets. Like, yo, Deion Byram was runner-up to the Thorpe Award from Ohio University, who we literally only won 4 games that year. I'm telling you how good the dude was. 1, 2, 3, ball out. Let's pick it off. Let's house it. Get to the numbers. Get to the numbers. I'm telling you, it was one of the best feelings I've ever felt in my life, and I was on the sideline at this play. I promise you. He's pissed off. He used to coach in the NFL. What's his name? Dave Wannstedt, I think his name is. So in cover 3, just to tell you, cover 3, it depends. You know what I mean? It depends. How many threats do I have? Do I got 1, 2, 3 threats? Are they really close together? Are they bunched? Are they wide apart? Do I got 1 threat? Am I blitzing? Is the coach's scheme blitzing? You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. That's why you got to learn the scheme of the coach, understand the coach's philosophy, right? Understand the coach's philosophy. Once the coach can trust you, then you can kind of play around with it. You can disguise here and there, but you got to learn the basics of what your coach is trying to accomplish. That's why you got to have a really good relationship with your coach and communicate and figure out what he's thinking, and then you can kind of play around with it. But at the end of the day, don't get beat deep in cover 3, and then, everything else, we'll go into some more videos, all right? So hopefully this is good for you for now. Make sure you guys email me, Cornerback Pro. I got so much for you. I want you to get good at everything. So make sure that you hit me up on the one-on-one mastery. Email me, and let's get better today. Let's improve. Be the best that ever lived. Be the best.